one of your, I don't know if he's the man in charge or not on the team. There's a lot of confusion as to what's supposed to happen.
I never had it, my brothers, they ask me a question, you know that I'm keeping it 10. I've been in the club for too many hours, phone off, bitch don't know where I've been. I gave her love, she turned me sour, that's why I cannot trust again. So I put my trust in him. Hop on in the wealth wagon here, man. We're gonna get our day started. We got another jam-packed day with estimates, meetings, calls, proposals being sent out, operations getting done. So Corey and Christian, they got the guys started at the shop this morning. Our one crew's on site. She was actually texting me some stuff about the job site, and then unfortunately Blanco, who's Christian, he had a flat tire. So he got a flat tire. Or I think he got 2 flat tires on the way to work, which is so sad, but I think he's coming into work a little bit late. And we're gonna go grab some coffee, send out some emails, send some memes to some friends, and go from there, but just kidding, there's no time for memes today. Muy bien, señorita. Blanco, señorita.
Blanca.
Blanca. Hey, so why did Victor and Rosa come in at 7:30 today?
Christian and I were wondering, because I went in for a call. Did we tell them that they're starting at 7, starting tomorrow?
We told them to look at Jobbers, so did the Jobber app say 7:30?
Well, the issue is the Jobber app has the start time for the client, like when we're going to get there.
So when did Estorgio come in?
He came in at 7. Victor and Rosa were the only 2 that did not.
Well, that's an issue.
Yeah.
Shit.
I have to take a mayor out of that group chat. So I'm going to make a mass text to say, we're starting at 7 o'clock at the shop every morning.
Is Blanco out at work yet or no?
He was there, yeah. He was picking up the skid steer. I don't know if he's at the...
Okay. Did he get his flat tires figured out or not yet?
No, I'm going to text the guy from America's Tires to see how much it would be for 2 tires for him.
All right, and you can tell him too, I'll allow him to take the truck home tonight or tomorrow, if he needs it to get to and from work.
Okay.
All right, guys, we have a massive problem on our team. We had a fucking company-wide meeting yesterday. I spent $3,000 on. They didn't even show up for work on time.
Amigo.
Hola, ¿cómo estás, Victor?
Bien, amigo. You?
Muy bien, my friend. It's so
Muy
bonito.
Bien. I'm ready for work.
Oh, where are you?
I'm here on the Route 30 and across the street, Downington.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yep.
Hey, Victor, why did you and Rosa come in this morning at 7:30?
Because I need to look at the app, and the app says start to 8, so that's why.
I see.
Time you see?
You know, ideally, my friend, we have to have you in at 7. And I know this can be confusing, amigo. On the app, amigo, on the Jobber app, it's the start time is for the client.
Oh, okay.
See, all right. Okay. So today, my friend, what are you going to be working on that job site?
I put nice and level the walkways in the front by the house, and the door. Put nice the door in the back of the house and the corner by the steps, and I have a lot of work there. So.
Perfecto, friend. I'm going to try to meet you out there closer to lunchtime and just go over a couple things.
Okay, no problem.
See you, buddy.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Bye-bye. Oh, shit. I'm going to break the wagon. Should we just park in the handicap?
What, you going in?
Yeah. One of my students, Curtis, asked about mulch glue. Do I have any experience with it? Hey, Curtis, I personally have never used mulch glue. We might have tried it at one point on a small job, and I don't remember having the best experience with it, so I don't know. Maybe we could sell them on doing a small retaining wall towards the edge of the driveway so that the mulch doesn't wash onto the driveway.
Starbucks order, Chase, let's hear it.
Large iced black coffee with egg bites and water. Protein and caffeine. Thank you. So basically last week I was driving in between quotes. It was Thursday, today's Tuesday, and whipping around, and I noticed in the morning my Cybertruck wasn't charged, and I was like, oh, maybe I forgot to plug the thing in my house, not just the truck. So I'm driving around, I kept seeing this little thing on the big ass screen, like, oh, schedule for service. So I'm like, all right. And then I was like, well, shit, I better figure this out because I'm gonna run out of juice. Go to Wawa to the supercharger station, plug that bitch in. It was not working. So then I start calling roadside assistance. Long story short, you get on the phone with roadside assistance. We like turn the truck off. We do like these reboots, this, that, and the third. Nothing's working. So he was like, well, listen, you're gonna have to take it to the Devin Tesla dealership. And I'm like, okay, like, how am I supposed to have time? He's like, just be careful, like it's this type of battery issue. And I'm like, brother, what is that supposed to mean, dude? Like, I called Devin up and they're like, no, don't bring your car here. We don't do Cybertrucks. So I'm like, what the heck? And the guy on the phone basically hung up on me. He said, oh, let me go help you. And he put me on hold and then he hung up on me. So I left that motherfucker a bad review. Then I called Tesla of Westchester. And those guys were a lot more helpful. The guy over there, Rob, was super helpful. Long story short, like an hour later, he found a Cybertruck loaner all of a sudden. And so then I went there later that day, switched it out, but they haven't been in contact with me ever since. When I pulled up, the guy's like, oh yeah, we have the part in stock. Like it's gonna be a super simple thing. And then, like I haven't heard anything since. So. Nothing like some cold black coffee, guys. I'm sending out this drainage proposal. I did the estimate yesterday. It's very long. It's a full drainage project, tree removal, deck demo, all this different stuff. One hack I'll use is I'll just start talking to ChatGPT about the scope of work, and then I'll have it organize my thoughts into a clean written out proposal, and that'll help you tremendously with a lot of time, effort, and energy. That I teach how to price your projects out in Service Pro Elite, but because pricing is the most important thing you can do. If you're not pricing your projects properly, you'll go out of business or you get really frustrated and start drinking every night.
Yeah, vlog, this is my boy Connor. Look, he just sent me Chase's flyer the other day of Chase's landscaping flyer in the mail. That's what you gotta do.
Guys, check it out, man. I've been trying out mailers again. I'm doing a couple test runs with AI, and if it works out, man, I'm gonna share it with y'all in my coaching program. Service Pro Elite is gonna get first access to this new startup company. They do AI postcards. Basically, they put a design on each of the houses, the before and afters. So, and there's different ways to filter the home. So stay tuned, folks. I see you back there, Kate. I see you. You have a great day. I'm not gonna wait, but you have a good day, Kate.
You got a lot of nerve, don't you, baby?
Cause if we all shine, then we all grind. Fuck a part-time. Leo out here sacrificing to grow his business, the motive. My boy Connor Phipps hit me up with another voice text. He's talking about how he sent out $500,000 worth of quotes in the past month and how he's closed $75,000. So let's see what this one's about.
Either way, there would be a payment on the used truck. It'd be like a $600 a month payment. On a new truck,
he's on a cruise
too.
too.
The 1,100 range, 1,000 range payment. But I'm all for that too. I'm all for that. I think it's definitely something that I just wanted to talk to you about. And I was thinking it could have been a good move because the service records are good, but the new truck's definitely going to be the way. I just got to see what I can do. I think I might get the Dingo first. See how much more production that gets us. I know it'll knock some of these jobs out and take out of a day of labor completely, which would be, a day of labor and overhead is like $1,000-something.
Yep.
So like
he's thinking like a businessman.
$1,200 a month. 0% for this Dingo.
Yep.
I can knock 2 of my labor days out of the month.
You see, guys, this is what I teach you guys in service. I teach you how to think of like a fucking businessman, and that's what he's thinking. Like, hey, which one should I get first? Which one should I get? Like, he's getting the Dingo that'll increase his team's productivity and give him more working days. So, and you made another great point. I like debt. I like healthy debt. 0% interest on tractors, machines, Dingos. That's kind of what you want. That's what you want. Take the debt on that, even if you don't need it. Sometimes in business, like we were this past winter, you actually want to take on the debt because think about it. If, like, for instance, this past winter, we had 4 snowstorms within a month. And snowstorms, we don't get paid on for 60, sometimes 90 days. So we're doing the work. We're buying the materials, paying the labor, paying the fuel, fixing the repairs. And then we have to literally wait 90 days to get our money. So to talk about the operational cash you need for a $3 million landscape company, you probably need $250,000 in your business bank account just to make sure that your business can operate. Call me anytime, buddy. You got my number. Congrats to you, man. I love the success you're having. Like, I remember that feeling where when I'm on vacation, guys are getting jobs done, quotes are getting sent out. It's a beautiful, you know, payments are getting made. Revenue's being produced, brother. So keep use this motion, use this momentum, and keep building. But yeah, I like your point. Get the dingo first, then get the second truck. Let's make your first crew as efficient as possible, which would mean getting the dingo first, getting the compact machine first, and then we can kind of assess what else is needed, brother. No. Hola.
What's up, Jace?
Just living the American dream.
Living the CMG dream.
Damn right.
You ready?
I'm ready. I was born ready.
Hell yeah.
At least I think so.
Good morning.
Good morning. This is my guy, Leo.
Hi, Leo.
Leo,
How
this
are
is my
you?
friend Edalise. We went to high school together.
Nice to meet you. What's up, Chase?
How's it going?
Yeah, because the sunglasses aren't going to work.
You can't stay on?
Chase, use your logic.
Okay. Here, let's put on the cape. I wish we were out. Fetty Wap's been stuck in my head.
We got 25th birthday.
Just gotta clean up. I'll be
Just
right
got a
with
new
you.
car.
How you feeling?
Yeah, that's right.
Good.
I did get a new car for my birthday, and I got a lot of meetings today. Estimates, project management. We gotta hopefully wrap up my taxes at the end of this week. I canceled 3 different meetings I had. I have commitments financially and businessy, so because I'm locked in, Edalise.
Gotta be.
I have
Get locked in and it'll all go down.
I have requirements and I have goals, and I'm gonna stick to those things.
Okay.
Well, Service Pro Elite student that joined last night, Grayson in Wisconsin, he found me from one of the videos of me yelling at Francisco.
Oh my God.
Keep locked in and growing.
That's what your next step is.
Wow, I'm like a new man.
Yeah, go ahead. Go look up in the mirror closer.
Wow. Oh, I see. Yeah, keep that white line. Oh, wow.
I'm here with you.
This is the side I feel like nobody sees on social media. That I'm like, do you guys really know Chase? Because I feel like you don't, because this is who I know.
I mean, guys, you know.
Chase took 4 months to grow that much hair. I said that's it.
You're a grown man.
He's 25 now.
I know. I'm 25. Wow. We got to pay for this to get to my next meeting here. See you guys. See ya. I'm like, hey, what's up? Hello. Seen y'all pretty. Soon as you came in the door. All right, guys, we're at our first estimate of the day. We're about to pull up. This guy we just did a job for last week. He's a commercial property manager. We did like a property cleanup for a Rite Aid that he manages, and so now we're gonna do his house, hopefully. How you doing this morning? Good. Dude, the weather's starting to turn finally. You as well. This is my film guy, Leo. All right, guys, we're here in Westchester at Keston's house, and we actually met at the cigar lounge we both attend. It's a membership cigar lounge. So, funny story, I was walking in, saw Keston on the other side of this thing. I'm like, I thought it was my boy Denny, and I'm like waving at him, and he's like, and then he comes up to me. I was like, I thought you were Denny. So we connected, and long story short, he owns a commercial property management company. Had a quick project in Downingtown we banged out last week. Now we're here at his home in Westchester. So that's just how, I mean, literally that's how business works, guys. You just start, like, I joke around to my people online. Like, I just go places and smile at people, and like next thing you know, you just start talking to people.
Yeah, if you're willing to shake a hand, that's it. You know, and be a decent human being, especially nowadays.
Right.
Pay on time, communicate well, treat people with respect. You're going to get more business than you could hope for. We're seeing that right now with our company.
And what's the name of your business, and what, you know, what is your service, and what is your contact number?
Yeah, so our business is Horizon Building Solutions. My father started it over 16 years ago, and he's the one that put in all the effort, right? I'm coming in now at a season where he's kind of looking to take a step back and teach me his role. So I'm starting with dispatching and stuff, but we literally cover anything. Basically, we are the middleman between the contractor and the property owner, and we facilitate everything that goes on with the property owner's properties. We're in all 50 states. We've had work orders in every single state. Some of them are long-term, some of them are short-term. Really just depends on how long the people own the property. But yeah, if you want to contact me, the best way is email. That's going to be Keston S, that's Keston S at hb.solutions. That's the best way to get a hold of me, because I'm checking it almost all day, every day. So that's the best way to get in contact with us. Yeah.
Reach out, folks.
Yeah. So they moved in, like I said, 30 years ago, and the people before them hadn't maintained any of this, which is why you've got these nasty things that are like 4 inches across.
Right.
You know. How do you price stuff like this? Per hour, per, like, how would that work?
Yeah, it's per day. So like this job would be like a full crew plus our like brush hogging machine. It's like a massive.
Yeah, I've used those, but not for something this large.
Yeah.
They're awesome. But
yeah. So it'll be like a mixture of like getting that guy in there, mulching this stuff up, guys with hand tools, you know, cutting this stuff up, throwing it in there. Unless you tell me otherwise, the clippings would just stay on site.
Yeah.
Because that would kind of be like a good, you know, base basically. Yeah. And then other stuff that's too big to chip up, we'll just take out.
Okay.
And then you're specifically talking about this side of the stream, right?
Correct. Yeah,
okay.
The other side's not us.
Okay.
Yeah, the other side's not us. And as close as you can get. As long as it's chopped and can be managed, that's the goal. Stopping point is going to be right about here. We actually want to leave, you know, all this stuff to deter people from coming through the yard and stuff. Here and stuff come through here, nothing we can, that's fine, whatever. But we want to kind of leave that as like a natural barrier. If that makes sense, just from the road.
Take the brush out, like you said. There was like a tree kind of falling over on the stream. We'll clear that out. Yeah, like when we do this type of stuff, like those vines that are growing, we kind of cut or like pull off, so they'll kind of start to bounce back a little bit.
I would like to know what it would cost to do all of it, because then I can bring it to her, because I'd help pay for it, obviously.
Yeah, let's start with the full quote, and then like you said, if it's out of budget, let's just, like you said, we can pick a certain section and give you a quote for that too.
And then next spring, do the same thing. Pick another section next year.
Yeah, we used to have something like this in our development growing up. I'm talking about in middle school, we would get airsoft guns and have like airsoft
Me and my brother did the
wars.
same thing, dude. Yeah, and all of our neighbors, dude. Oh yeah.
All right, cool. I'm gonna take a couple pictures, videos. Same thing. We'll get it typed up, sent over, and then we can kind of chat from there.
Yeah, excellent. I appreciate the shout out too, man. I wasn't expecting that. That's cool. I appreciate it very much.
Of course. Of course.
Chop out the brain, speed out in flames. Crib is insane. Stones in my chain. Money, power and fame. Nigga, risking their life for these millions.
Guys, that fucked up our entire day, dude. The fill dirt didn't get delivered on the job site Christian's at, so literally the fill dirt didn't get delivered. He's sitting there with a skid steer. We were supposed to line up a couple loads of fill to finish off this project. It's supposed to rain the rest of the week. He's sitting there in a skid steer, not getting anything done. So I don't know what to do right now. I don't know what to do. Let me get done this estimate. Let me manage my thoughts. Let me finish this proposal, but it's just upsetting. Hey Keston, I just noticed this patio as well. I don't know if this is gonna get removed with the, you know, expansion project, but if you wanted a separate quote to re-level this, like we would lift up these sunken pavers, put in some new base, power wash, re-poly sand everything, I can give you a separate quote for that as well. Off the phone with sending the $15,000, $16,000 worth of deposits through the jobber software. That kind of saves me some time later today. We can knock that off my schedule instead of going and picking up a check. I just don't have to do that, so. I gotta figure out what the fuck Blanco's gonna do, dude. God damn it.
Hey, Chase.
Hey, Christian, how's it going?
It's going.
I guess no update on the fill dirt?
Nah.
Fuck. What else can I have you do then? Let me think. Fuck. Did you get your tire situation figured out with your car?
I did not.
Okay. What happened with it, buddy?
I had a pothole and it took out both tires on the one side of my car.
Oh my gosh.
It's so ridiculous that Pennsylvania roads are that poor. It's so depressing. But
don't be depressed, buddy. Just go to the gym. And then as soon as we get an update from Corey about this fill dirt, dude, I guess the guys aren't responding to her, so.
yeah, that's not good.
These people are nuts. These people have me out there for an hour and a half. Well, what about this? Is that gonna work? What do you mean? The husband, like, dude, what the fuck do you do for work, Steve? I can guarantee you're not a landscape, you're not a contractor. And some guys are like that, but it's just like, it's a little annoying because you can only say the same thing so many times before I say, nope, no, that's not what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. All right, team, we're rolling up to the next estimate. I'm about 45 minutes late. The market's been dipping quite a bit, and I want to make sure we take advantage of the opportunity. We have some cash on the sidelines, and I don't want to miss a fucking opportunity because I work my dick off every day. So if there's cash that can be utilized to make me a bigger return than, the average 9-12%, that's what the fuck I want done. Oh, I gotta stop cursing, but it just matches my energy so much. All right, guys, we're on site at one of my jobs in Wayne, PA. The guys are wrapping this up. Victor, where's Rosa? Okay, I swear, she's not working. Hey, Rosa, what are you doing? Okay, you're gonna clean all? Got some extra cobblestone here. Guys, so here's a natural stone walkway, steppers. We did this exotic gray colored boulders. Cool, so Victor, you centered this walkway, friend?
What do you think?
Did you center it?
Yeah.
Okay, and then you centered that one?
The same.
This space is pretty much the same between all of them?
Right.
Pretty much?
Yeah, it's on the same.
Oh.
One pencil.
Oh, you so.
See?
Bueno.
Oh, my God, thinking for everything all the time, my friend.
He's intelligente.
See?
Or was it your idea?
Both.
It doesn't matter as long as it got done. That's what matters, friends.
What do you think?
You guys are part of our core values, which is working together.
Right.
I'm going to be gentle when I walk. I know the client was asking me about this walkway, this transition. Did we adjust this or no?
I fixed everything.
Okay.
Right now, it's
fixed.
Same.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just have to adjust this, maybe.
The same. Only this one has a little problem.
See, amigo, maybe you can push this poquito this way so it doesn't look like that.
Yeah. Yes.
Let me take a poquito of this so I can post it on my social media. My friend Astorgio over here, guys, he looks like a Westchester College student with the sunglasses on. I want to take him out one of these nights to the Westchester bar scene. Let's replace this one. And then what about this cobblestone? Are you guys going to start mortaring that?
Right now, you can put the other cobblestone in the corner in the ground. This.
Okay, you're going to do that?
Yeah, and start. So I'm put this pieces back and cut it nice and straight in this red line. And put this one is the same gap and the same.
Let me take a picture of this and ask my client what they want. Victor, I want this poquito bajo, but right where we are, I want mucho bajo, like a suelo. Suelo. You see what I'm saying? This way, amigo. Let me know when you get done your errands for the car. I'm probably gonna have you go to one of our supply yards in an F-250 and pick up a bunch of shit to stock at the shop. Once we get these rocks out of here, I wanna probably, let's see how it looks when we finish grade it. But it's probably gonna have to get extended a little bit and get this lowered. Maybe I'll have Christian come here. We just got the skid steer today, so I'm thinking maybe I'll have him come here. Could we fit 2 of these in your dump truck today?
Yeah, there's only one pallet.
And then only one?
Yeah, it's very heavy.
Okay. See, equipo cleano. River Stono. I gotta take a leak so bad. Oh.
I'm with one of your, I don't know if he's the man in charge or not, on the team. And there's a lot of confusion as to what's supposed to happen here.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing out there here in about 2 hours and take a look at it. I know my office manager Corey stopped by this morning, but yeah, let me give Corey a call real quick and make sure we're all on the same page.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, Corey.
Hey.
Where are you?
I am up getting lunch with Catherine in Ludwig's Corner, and we're working.
Good. Oh my gosh, you guys are. What did you guys get for lunch?
We got a pizza from the place that we went way back when.
Oh my gosh, is it delicious?
It is so good, Chase.
Oh my.
You want some?
Oh my gosh, my stomach's been rumbling since 10:30 today, and I haven't taken a piss. Did you guys get ranch with it too?
No, we did not get ranch with it.
Corey, I'm calling about David Silver's project. So listen,
Yeah.
they're gonna hand dig to the pipe, right? You explain that to them?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. He's like, it's 3 feet down. I said, I understand that. So dig 3 feet down, but be careful and gentle because it's a pipe.
Correct. We gotta hand dig it. And they understand where the pipe is. It's right where that video you took and sent me this morning.
Like, I was on FaceTime with Armando while on the phone with the client.
Okay.
So it kind of worked out.
Oh, good. Okay. So now you guys are getting some pizza.
Yeah. Well, we're actually just finishing up. She got her quotes that we went on today kind of in drafts. I'm working on getting more estimates. I was on the phone with Lisa, well, leaving a message for Lisa Devaney, the lead that came in. So
Good stuff.
we getting it done.
Where's your car at?
It's with us.
Okay, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Catherine parked her truck next to my car at my parents'.
Okay, I see. All right, cool. So you're gonna stay in the Chester Springs area in case we have the 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. meetup.
Yeah, we do have that meetup. I have to put that in the schedule. He just called like right before Lisa Devaney.
Hey, that sounds good. I'll talk to you later. Next, we got 2 proposals in Chester Springs, or 2 estimates to do in Chester Springs. So I'm excited for that. Wow, look at all that exposed salt right there at the YMCA down here in Lionville. Look at that exposed fucking salt. Just sitting there, guys. And talk about a waste of profit, man. That's what y'all are doing, dude, and it shows. I'm excited for the season, though. A lot of hard work getting put in. Make sure you keep your profit. You gotta know how to price these jobs. I mean, speed to lead, profiting, this is all part of the game. I got homies in the ground, skeleton and bones. They ain't never coming home. I said I did her wrong. All right, guys, we just left this house. She's so surreal. They did not want to be filmed. I was explaining to them, hey, this is like my neighborhood where I grew up, where I started my business. We would bike down this road back in the day that used to be gravel. And I'm like saying this, I'm like, Jesus, I'm getting old. And then it made me think of other things that I told Leo right before we started this camera. But going back to what I was saying, man, this is the development where I started my business. And it's surreal to be able to be back in the streets here. We'd enter into this back, or no, we wouldn't enter into the back gate. We'd weed whack this whole hillside. So guys, we just got a video from my office manager saying they cannot find the pipe that they're supposed to be digging up right now in Coatesville. And that's a fucking issue. So I said, okay, we'll keep digging till they find the pipe. Like that's what the quote says. So just dig until you find the pipe. There's 18 guys on site right now. Like dig and find the pipe. I wish I had a basketball with me. Brother, if there was a basketball right now, we'd be hooping, dude. I got, you know, first couple basketball things were here. I got my first fight right over here, and this is just a great, you know, we've done crazy shit on these basketball courts. 4th of July, we rolled up here as a group, just kind of doing stupid stuff until the police came. Unfortunately, my mom is moving, and I'm the mail boy all of a sudden. So it's only one of these 2 keys. Oh, you just got to keep trying until it works. Oh, shit. What is going on? All right, team, we just wrapped up this other quote here down in Chester Springs. I've done a quote for this property before. It was the cleaning ladies who I met with previously, but then I met with Jim, the owner. So we're gonna put a proposal together on replacing 2 large trees, like 30-foot plus trees. So that would go in this area, and as well on the other side of the estate here. He has a lot of nice trees, and he wants to protect them, and he wants them to blend. He doesn't want to just replace something small. It has to blend and make sense, basically. Right now we're gonna go down to Starbucks of Chester Springs, which is right down here, and link up for a meeting, a 4 p.m. meeting. And then we got these properties back here. I remember doing a quote for this guy at one point. He never hired me though. This was when I was really young, dude. I was young. I was like fucked up. Then I remember stopping by that house back there, that French estate. I gave him a quote, I think for just mowing, honestly. And I don't think I ever got the contract, unfortunately, but. And then this brings you back to Chester Springs Road, where I used to ride my bike down. Yeah, and then I mowed this guy's house, the farmhouse right there you're pointing at. I mowed that guy's house. He wanted it every 10 days, and I was only charging $120. It was so bad. Not that big one back there, but the other one. And apparently, so yeah, Leo, that house right there, film that big one back there, that one just sold. A lawyer used to own that house. And apparently a landscaper, like I think it sold for $2.5 million or something, which is kind of a deal for 2.5, because there's a whole other house on that property. It's like 2 houses. I gotta ask my buddy Matt, who bought that house. We do whatever it takes. Please keep in mind, if you have a client that's requesting to speak with me directly after speaking with one of our sales, actually it's not a sales consultation, it's a client consultation specialist, feel free to connect us so that we can all speak. Basically what happened, guys, another approval. Let me exit out the name there, or I'm sorry, this one was only 11,000. Client called a little, not upset, but just disappointed with the level of service he was receiving. So listen, and people aren't perfect. I understand this. Even people on my team understand, hey, listen, not everyone's gonna be perfect. Details matter, and you're not gonna sell big projects unless every single detail is accounted for. Communication's key. Sometimes they're asking you questions that they're not even asking you. And as an experienced contractor, you have to know what the fuck they're talking about. Today, an estimate that Leo and I was on there for an hour and a half. Second time I was there, they own a $4 million home in the main line. The husband's walking around this backyard like just randomly saying things. Well, what about this? I don't know who the guy is. I don't know what he does. It doesn't make sense to me, but sometimes you have to deal with those people and control the conversation, and they're gonna ask you things like they're gonna test you, and you can't always say yes. Well, can we make the water do this and that? I can't make the water do that, no. But here's what I can do. I can make the water go to that point and then leach out. Does that make sense? If you guys have questions about that, please comment down below, because it's so important if you're gonna close big projects that you know how to do this. We're about to pass the police station where a couple of my buddies work, and I wanna see if my boy Pose is there. If Posey's there, we're gonna go crash the party. Maybe I'll get my gun out and just cock that bitch back. Bow, 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 that's that booty me. Bow, 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 that's that booty me. So now then I go to jail. I'd have a lot of fun there. Just be one big party. We got an approval on that Peter Matthews job. If you do get a complaint from a client that they're up, like Peter, like, oh, can I speak with Chase? But oh, it's Catherine's. Make sure you connect me with them, because maybe it, could be the same situation. Does that make sense? If they're called the business phone and they say, hey, can I speak with Chase? But Catherine went on the estimate, still connect me with them.
That's kind of why I was like, when that came up, and he's like, I'm a previous client, and I was on the phone, and I'm like, if you're asking for Chase specifically, like, chances are it is. Yeah, because that was a good save too.
Boom.
Catherine did honestly really well.
Really? I was gonna ask you.
She did really well. Like, she asked even, she's like, what, like, critiques do you have for me? And I love that she asked that, right? Like, the biggest thing that I've noticed, and this isn't her problem,
right,
this is, we had one client that and it was the one that sold the design, but she just was in 1,200 different places. And I'm wondering if that could be where that miscommunication is, that the clients are throwing so much at her that she might not be getting it.
Oh, well, welcome to the world of estimating.
I know.
You all right?
It was a bit stressful. We had some issues on a job site trying to find something. I think it was further down than we thought, not in the right location. But other than that, the estimates went really well today. Everything else was smooth. We started our day with a nice prayer. So that was awesome.
Christian did it in Spanish?
Christian did the Hail Mary in Spanish.
And then we also closed, I think it was $45,000 worth of work.
Got a lot of deposits made. We sold a design on hand, like charged the credit card right in front of the client. So it was a really good day for projects and selling. And
we just have to line up when these visa workers are gonna be here. I'm out of town next week for a wedding, but I'd rather them get in here. So we gotta figure this out. All right, guys, we just left Starbucks, and I'm talking to my newest Service Pro Elite member, Grayson. He's in Wisconsin. He's 18 years old. 18 years old, out here hustling. He did landscaping last year. He's ready to grow. And he just got done one of his first mulch jobs for the season, and he just made his first hire for the season, an amigo named Mike. And so I was just checking in with him how that went, and I'm gonna also make sure. Hey, remind me again, are you in college or you're strictly doing business, right? You didn't tell me about school, so I'm assuming you're not in school. I gotta make sure you didn't just not tell me that, because that's very important. All right, guys, so I just got a text message from Ethan. It's a voice note. He was on a sales call. He was on a consult call with with a landscape business owner that was thinking about joining Service Pro. So let's read what he said, or let's listen to what he said.
Just got off the phone with this guy, Brody, Oregon-based.
Shout out to Brody in Oregon.
Company. Really great guy. I was on the phone with him and his dad. Really both just like good guys. The only thing holding them back is really that licensing thing. So I have a call scheduled with them next Monday to just confirm and actually get them onboarded. From what I'm seeing, like, I mean, with my AI source, they don't need any experience. They don't need any experience or sign-off required, but they're going to just double check and then make some phone calls and stuff like that.
Sounds good, buddy. I will keep you posted. I'm going to look at the application once I'm done driving, but Brody sounds like a great fit for Service Pro. I'm glad his father was on this call. And yeah, man, let's get him lined up for Monday. Let's get him onboarded, locked in, or even on Saturday, so we can join Sunday evening's call at 4 p.m. Kind of wraps up today. We really had a great day. We closed a bunch of sales. We got some projects done. The Service Pro students were absolutely crushing it today, getting jobs done, trying out their new hires. Love to see that. Really what I'm gonna do is either sit on my back patio or in my house and wrap up these estimates. Maybe I'll go to the gym. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll go for a run. And then wrap up these estimates, do some follow-up work. I have to order some materials for this job site. We're supposed to be starting tomorrow, so there's quite a bit of work, but peace.
Debí tirar más fotos de cuando debí darte más besos y abrazos las veces que pude.